Everyone, Captain Chris here with the Speckled Truth. Want to continue our jerkbait series discussion, this time with the MirrOlure L30, also known as the MirrOlip. I gotta admit, I don't throw it as much here in the Texas coast as I have in past in other fisheries, but it's mainly because of its designed fishability and fish depth. It's just a little bit too deep for where I'm actually fishing. And no kidding, unlike the majority of the jerk baits that I have in my arsenal that are kind of freshwater, designed more for the freshwater market, that have that kind of slow ascent, this is a no kidding true suspend jerk bait made by MirrOlure, which is making saltwater products, right? And so obviously a lot of the components, we'll talk about that here in a sec, but the components need no changing whatsoever. But the MirrOlure L30, Eddie Cabler, hopefully he watches this, because he actually turned me on to these, and he fishes these really exclusively there in the Jacksonville area in the northeast side of Florida. And so he is a beast at throwing these and catches the heck out of some beautiful trout on this. I got a chance to go with him and see it kind of firsthand and witness that and fish with him and throw these and really get comfortable throwing, you know, these baits in that heavy current. And so we caught some just absolute beautiful fish. But here's the deal. This bait actually fishes a lot deeper, and it has a no kidding true suspend rate. So it doesn't necessarily ascend back up, and it doesn't necessarily sink. It's a no kidding true suspend jerk bait. Again, super duper good quality components. The hooks need no changing whatsoever out of the gate. These are number 4s. I don't necessarily know what brand MirrOlure uses, and the split rings are all good. I will say though, with regards to the lip style, it's much wider. And so if you see kind of this rounded lip, if I were to pull up like a Vision 1, actually I do have a shadow wrap, you can see it's just, oh man, the shadow wrap's much narrower than the L30. The Strike King KVD series, pretty similar in terms of its lip width, if you will, and in the X wrap here as well. Again, not necessarily as wide, and I think that's what makes the L30 a true no kidding suspend bait, is because it gets down and its ability to displace that water, and then obviously the weight mechanism in it just keeps that bait down. And so fishing for deep water structure, and I say deep water structure, I say 4 feet or more, throwing it in Louisiana over submerged oyster reefs, love about like that 5.5, 6 foot range, and then fishing it in that area. And so now I'm targeting kind of the lower half of that column with no true ascent, and it fishes that part of the column extremely well. Unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily transcend over here in the Texas coast. That's why I don't throw them as much, because I'm not fishing as deep a water as I need to. Now I know I can lighten it up in terms of probably going with the true straight up mono leader, which is what I throw, and then also 2 rod angle, keeping that bait a little bit higher. But on the same token is, in terms of my twitch cadence and how I'm fishing, wade fishing and stuff like that, I do feel this gets down, it stays down too much. And with no true ascent profile, it doesn't necessarily do me any good, because it's not sitting in front of those fish's face. Unlike Florida, unlike Louisiana, Mississippi, there in Gulfport Harbor, Pascagoula, even out at the islands to some extent, if you're fishing that deeper water structure, jetties, big rock walls, old camp pilings, submerged oyster reefs, this is where it's at, because it allows you to get that bait down deeper into the column. All right, so we talked about the lip. We talked about the actual components. The hooks, number 4s, don't need changing. I've never changed them out of the box, and it's been a really good jerkbait. No true ascent profile, no true ascent rate, because it is a no kidding true suspend bait. And so if you're looking to fish something that has and gives you a little bit deeper water capability, the MirrOlure L30, or the MirrOlip is what it's called, offers you that. So great product, obviously, by MirrOlure. Definitely one of the jerk baits in my arsenal, just not here in the Texas coast. So until next time, guys, tight lines, God bless. Take what you need, release the rest.